Hey, it's Stacy with Anxiety Detox. This week, let's talk about managing transitions. Transitions or changes in our life are inevitable. Some of them we know are coming and some catch us by surprise. But anytime there's a transition or a change in our life, it can add stress into our life. And stress tends to add cortisol into our brains, and that can fuel or even trigger or cause anxiety. And so we really want to work hard to manage those transitions and to keep our levels of stress as low and manageable as possible. So when we know that we have a transition or a change in our life coming, then there are a few things that we can do to do our best to manage those, to reduce the stress. So 4 things that you can do. 1 is you can educate yourself. So let's say your transition is going to be moving into a new home. What do you need to know about a moving company, and what do you need to know about how many boxes to buy? You can find this information, right? Like, who else has been through this? There are tons of people online, there's tons of information online or in books. So learning as much as you can about this new situation in your life is one good step for helping reduce some of the stress. Another thing that you can do is you can start to plan ahead. So they sound a little bit similar, but educating and learning as much as you can, and then the second step is taking what you've learned and making an official plan. How are we going to lay this out? What is the best case scenario? And what is our backup plan? How can we be as prepared as possible? And then the third thing is know your limits. So if you know you have a huge life transition coming, then maybe it isn't the best time to start a brand new diet, or maybe it isn't the best time to plan to start getting up at 5 in the morning. Maybe it is, but you have to know your own limits. And so thinking about, what is this new transition going to take? How much energy, how much time is it going to take? Keeping the other things off your plate if you need to is going to really help you keep your stress levels down, because nothing adds to our stress better than piling on more things than we can handle. And then the 4th thing that you can do is you can think about some times when you have managed a big transition or a big change, or you've handled something difficult and it went well. So even writing those down, some things to celebrate, some things that you're proud of, can build your confidence a little, so that you can kind of have that going into your planning and into this new transition. Because the truth is, you've done a lot of cool things in your life and you've managed a lot of difficult things. And so be proud of the things that you've accomplished, and take a moment to acknowledge what you have done and what you have accomplished. And just going into something new kind of gives you a little bit of courage when you give yourself that grace and that space. I hope that's helpful, and I hope you have a fabulous week, and I'll see you next Thursday.